on the HSBC BWF World Tour. One more match for you today, and we return to men's singles, and it's Rasmus Gemke of Denmark up against the former World and Asian Games medalist Prannoy of India. Well, this match is from the top half of the draw, and if you were with us earlier, you would have seen Alvin Farmer, the number 8 seed, go out against Wang Suwei, having led 15-5 in that opening game. 2 seeds left in this top half of the draw, Kodai Naruoka and Lin Chun-Yi from Taipei. Big news, of course, from the men's singles in the bottom half of the draw is that the number 2 seed, the delightful Cho Tien-Chen, has gone out. But here come our players for our match, our last match of the day. And a very welcome return to the international stage for Prannoy, who was out for 5 weeks with a back injury. Wasn't able to play in any of the European tournaments that we've had last month. There was 4 European World Tour events in 4 weeks. The Arctic Open and the Denmark Open, that was a 750, French Open 750, and then an event in Saarbrücken in Germany, that was a 500. Well, as you can see, this is the 7th meeting between these 2 players. And Prannoy has won 4 of them, but perhaps the most important thing is Prannoy has won the last 4.
He serves your receive. Serve.
So Gemke, I believe, has chosen ends. And so Prannoy has said that he wishes to serve.
Call 1, umpire, Ramia Kumamoto, Thailand. Service set, Latifu Jawhari, Indonesia. Lights photo, umpire.
So, Rasmus Gemke is 28 years of age now, from Verbu J, and J stands for Jutland, because there's 2 Verbus in Denmark. Down 1 place on the world ranking 2 days ago when it was published, down to 30. Has been a top 10 player. That was just for 3 weeks at the end of November 2021, so some time ago. Beat the All England finalist Li Chia-Hao of Chinese Taipei in his opening match, 21-18, 21-17 in 45 minutes. So welcome back to Prannoy Hasina Sunil Kumar, 33 years of age now, born in Delhi but raised in Kerala. And he, like his opponent, went down 1 place on the world rankings, went down to 35, but he has been even higher than Gemke. He's been as high as 6. He's making his 2nd appearance here at the Kumamoto Masters. He lost in the 2nd round 2 years ago when he was the number 7 seed, lost out to Cho Tien-Chen, who I was just telling you lost a moment ago. He beat last year's beaten finalist in the 1st round, Leung Jun Hao. He'd actually been 19-15 up in the deciding game, and then lost the next 5 points to be match point down, and in fact had to save 2 match points.
Ready to play
of Malaysia. So our court officials from Thailand and Indonesia. And once again, our tournament referee has managed to get neutrality with all our court officials. So Thomas Stangor, the Danish coach, head coach. Guru Saidat on the coach's bench for Prannoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Rasmus Gemke, Denmark. And on my left, Prannoy HS, India. Prannoy HS to serve. Love ball. Play.
So Prannoy gets this second round men's singles match underway against Rasmus Gemke.
Service over. One love.
Men's single. Lin Jung-win. Chinese Taipei.
Well, Rasmus Gemke has had a very busy year. This is his 22nd tournament of 2025. Suffered a lot from injuries in the past as the Dane. So good to see him fit enough to play so many tournaments, but 17 first or second round losses from his 21 tournaments. Well, as for Prannoy, the man who won World's Championship bronze in Copenhagen 2 years ago, and bronze 2 years ago at the Asian Games as well. He's had a torrid time this year, as Prannoy. Not only injury problems, but he's played 14 tournaments, and all 14 tournaments he's lost in the first or second round. In fact, the last quarter-final was 17 months ago for Prannoy. That was the Australian Open last year. Australian Open was in June last year. Australian Open is next week this year.
Service over. 2-4.
So this is a real test for Prannoy, having missed the European leg of the tour. It's not just a question with athletes to get the injury problem solved. It's also a question of the fact that you haven't been able to train with the intensity or as often as you would like while you've been out injured. And that, of course, affects overall fitness and perhaps the speed of movement, and there's a difference between being physically fit and match fit. Match fitness is all about being in the zone, physically and mentally ready to play. And when you've been out injured, there's an awful lot of question marks in your own mind. Super shot.
4-5.
Quick onto that backhand drop was Prannoy. Yeah, a little bit fortunate with the neck cord, but he created his own luck, earned his own luck. punch clear. Super. Absolutely delightful skills there from Prannoy.
6-5.
No player from India has ever been in a semi-final here. The Kumamoto Masters, only 2 previous to go by, but not in any discipline. Oh, what a backhand. That is utterly delightful. No wonder Guru Saidat applauds.
Ramos.
On the line. Well, that had been 5 straight points to Prannoy. He was there, he could have played it. Lands on the line.
Service foul at 6.
Maybe just inside the line.
Service foul 7-8.
Danish mixed double pair. T.S. Christiansen and Alexandra Boyer already through to the quarterfinal.
Foul.
And of course, as far as men's singles is concerned, there's been a Danish winner of the Kumamoto Masters, the first ever Kumamoto Masters, won by Victor Axelsen, who beat Shiyu Chi in the final 2 years ago. Right into the corner again, another misjudgment from Gemke.
7.
Well taken. So 11-7 at the mid-game interval in favour of Prannoy, having been 2-5 down in the last 11 points. Eight minutes to the mid-game interval.
Manipulation is not downward shot. Mixing of back foot is very important because with the toss.
Hot 20 seconds. Hot 20 seconds. Seven.
7. And the momentum is definitely with Prannoy at the moment. He's got the scoreline tight. And the fact that he was 2-5 down. Yeah, that's a good smash from Gemke. Trying to work out why Gemke has struggled against Prannoy. Gemke hasn't won a match against Prannoy for 6 years. Since the 2019 Fuzhou China Open. 4 matches since then, all going to Prannoy. I think it's his deception. Shots like that, where you simply can't tell whether that's going to go straight down the line or whether it's going cross-court. Super.
Service follow. 9-12.
Ready to pounce. That's probably what forced Prannoy into error. Well, that's a pity from his point of view. Because it was so sharp, that smash, that pretty much anywhere over and in would have been an outright winner. Yeah, really get behind that. If we see that again, you'll see that he played that with a bent arm. Prannoy. So back level. Well done by Gemke. Close the 4-point deficit. 12 all. Oh, that may have gone wide.
13-12.
That's a beautiful drop.
Service ball 13 all.
Missed it.
14 13.
You know, I think that there's little tiny signs to me that Prannoy is still not 100% fit. The back may be cured.
Thank you.
35 shots, the longest rally so far. But I'm seeing little signs of fatigue. And that comes and shows itself in decision making. Going for a shot when you're not really in position. Going for a line.
Play.
Because you don't want the rally to extend any longer. So, Gemke into the lead.
Service ball 14 all.
They're not for long.
Prannoy.
Prior to that last rally, won 6 of the last 7 rallies. Gemke. There's another sign.
Service ball 15 14.
Simply enough, not enough pressure with the cross-court smash from Prannoy. Problem for all athletes is you've got to make a comeback at some point. You don't get your match fitness back unless you start playing matches, real competition matches.
16 14.
8 of the last 10 points to Gemke. Beautiful.
Service ball 15
One left.
16 all. Quickly.
Pushed it long of the back line, and that could be
Service
costly.
ball 17 16.
Another one goes long.
18, 16.
You've got to give credit to Gemke, who was 8-12 down in this opening game. He's always been a great fighter on court, Gemke. Hard worker, on court and off. Good rally. Super. Calmly just playing the shuttle into the open space. And look at that. That's not just looking at the racket. That's bent double with fatigue. Longest rally so far. One shot longer than the previous longest rally.
Prannoy, get the ring. Get the news.
Oh, good net shot. Lovely, lovely net play. It's gone long.
Service follow. 19.
2-point
17.
advantage and 2 points away from the opening game. Rasmus Gemke. He's hanging in there, Prannoy. Nice. That's a wonderful angle. What a lovely way to bring up 2 game point opportunities.
Thank you.
Wow. Fabulous rally. And that's gone long of the back line. And the Dane, Rasmus Gemke, takes the opening game against Prannoy. 21-18 confirms our umpire. Opening game lasting 24 thrilling minutes. That last rally was terrific. Both players giving it everything.
Undtagelse
21-18 in 24 minutes.
Ja, så hvis man får chancen på nettet, skal man tage chancen på nettet. Also, from last, someone focus. Good intent, good start, 4-4 points, good intent, good start, good quality lifting. Light తీసుకొని బ్లాక్లు లైట్ తీసుకొని లిఫ్ట్ చేసాం తేలిపోతుంది వాడికి వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దట్ యూ ప్లే డిసిప్లిన్గా బ్లాక్ లిఫ్ట్ వస్తుంది. దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ఒక్కడే
Hot one, 20 seconds. Hot one, 20 seconds.
One seat though.
Prannoy.
Yeah. 11, 10, flat.
Second gap. Love ball. Play.
So the umpire calls for this second game to get underway. Rasmus Gemke of Denmark getting the better of Prannoy in the opening game, 21-18, but we really did have some solid rallies. Question mark remains over the fitness levels of Prannoy, having had to overcome a back injury last month, was out for 5 weeks. And as I was saying in the opening game, it's not just a question of getting the injury better, it's the fact that you can't train properly. It's so difficult to come back from. Yep, hang on. Joining court needs this shuttle back. Oh, that's loose. We did well to get that back. How did he salvage that rally? Prannoy. A little wry smile to his coach. That's why you don't give up in a rally. Super.
4-2.
just long of the back line.
4-all.
That's going wide, surely. Yeah, indeed it was.
Service ball, 5-4. Service ball, 5-4.
Oh, what a backhand. Prannoy thought it was going to be a drop shot. And he just drove it down the line. Not only great skill, but great awareness by Gemke. That's the problem for all the players with lifting from that far side. Liable to go long of the back line. Like that one.
Service ball, 7-6. Service ball, 7-all.
Oh my goodness, that crawled over.
Service ball at 7.
Nice work from Gemke.
10-7.
He's maybe sensed that Prannoy can't sustain intensive rally after intensive rally. And Gemke is going to use his physicality to exploit that. Super.
11-7.
To the mid-game interval again, and a 4-point advantage here in the second. Rasmus Gemke looking very good at the moment.
spille angreb kontrolleret, så vi til sidst får et løft, vi kan bruge sådan noget.
He should not be dribbling, he should not be smashing. So you got to pace up. Got to pace up and be extremely patient. Chalo, sorry.
So, I think it's time for Prannoy to maybe
11-7.
try something a little different. Take control of the front of the court, maybe. That's interesting.
Service song at 11.
Just wide. He's played everything back to the net at the moment since the game interval, as Prannoy. Pushed it wide. That's a pity from an Indian perspective. Desperately important, I just sense, for Prannoy to keep this scoreline a little closer than this. This is a big point for Prannoy. Back to the net again. Oh, it's found the line. That's a wonderful shot from Gemke.
Malaysia.
He's just off the pace a little, isn't he? Understandable after the injury layoff.
Prannoy, get ready.
Just 5 points away from the quarterfinal. Gemke, of course, once away, awaits the winner of this match.
17-9.
One suspects it may be too little too late from Prannoy, but then I thought in one of our earlier matches when once away, the man that awaits the winner of this was 5-15 down in his opening game against Almi Farhan. I thought it was perhaps a little too late, but he won in 2 straight games, so you just never know. Yep, well done.
11-17.
Super smash towards the right hip. Good change of tactics, good variation. He's hit so many shots, either straight down the line or cross court. They're going for the body attack. There it is again. Yeah, and it's caused a bit of frustration with Prannoy. Body attack once again towards the right hip. Well, of course he's frustrated. He's not able to produce the sort of form that took him to Asian Games and World Championship bronze medals. But I have to say it's lovely to see Prannoy back on the competition courts. That's the mindset of a great champion, never content with how they're playing, always looking to improve and get better and better. Oh, that was a bounce. Didn't hear the call from the umpire.
13,
So she
19.
must have called it for a fault. Clearly bounced before he hit it back. Oh, would you believe it? Look how short it was too. Why on earth didn't he just
14, 19.
play the winning smash? Thought it was going to go wide. It was barely half court, that lift. Gemke leaves it and it lands on the line. Look at the big gulps of air being taken on board by Prannoy. Well,
15, 19.
only 4 points in it now.
Rasmus on top.
launched himself towards the nets. And it is match point opportunities, 5 of them for Rasmus Gemke to reach his 4th quarter-final of the year. Only needed the one. 21-18, 21-15 against Prannoy of India. 46 minutes for his victory. And he's obviously delighted with that, Rasmus Gemke. But clearly, Prannoy not yet back to 100% fitness. But it is, as I was saying, lovely to see Prannoy back after his back injury.
21-15.
It's the final rally. Coach happy that Gemke through to the quarter-final, his 4th of 2025. So confirmation of that scoreline once again. Rasmus Gemke through to the quarterfinal, where he will meet against Wang Suwei of Chinese Taipei. 21-18, 21-15 in 46 minutes, beating India's Prannoy. So that's it for today for second round action. Let's quickly recap on what's happened earlier today. And a big surprise in our first match with Koga and Matsutomo coming through in 3 games, putting out the number 5 seeds in the mixed doubles. Then it was women's doubles, and Fukushima and Matsumoto, beaten finalists last year, beat the 2023 World Championships silver medalists in 2 straight games. Men's singles followed that, and Lakshya Sen, the Olympic semi-finalist, too good for Jason Tay. Jason Tay looking a little jaded after his win last week in Korea. Then it was the World Championship silver medalists Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan looked absolutely superb today in the women's doubles against Young and Lee from Korea. Then it was another men's singles, and Wang Suwei coming from 5-15 down in that opening game against the former world junior champion Alwi Farhan, winning in 2 straight games. Men's doubles after that, and Midorikawa and Yamashita coming through in 3 games against Ong and Teo from Malaysia. Women's singles, Ratchanok Intanon, the former world champion, she had to come from a game down against Zhang Bei Wen, but won 21-10 in that deciding game. And as we've just witnessed, Rasmus Gemke coming through in 2 straight games. But lovely to see Prannoy back in action after injury layoff. So quarterfinals tomorrow, 8 matches for you here on court number 1. A little bit later start time tomorrow, and it all starts at 10 AM local time. That's 0100 GMT. In the meantime, from all of us here, and especially from me, Jill Clark, bye for now.